Right. Good evening, everyone. That are able to hear me? Yeah, people who are watching from YouTube live, welcome to Naresh IT. So myself is Krishna. I am here to teach some core Java important points. Okay, this is a regular core Java batch running at 6 p.m. So first I'll give you information what I am teaching in today class so that you will have some idea, okay, what you are learning in today, and so that you can decide whether to continue or not. Okay. Yeah. So as part of core Java syllabus, okay, this is a running batch, already running batch, regular running batch, 6 p.m. batch. As part of core Java batch, okay, currently I am teaching in today class, currently I am teaching methods chapter. Methods chapter interview questions. Okay, there are so many important points out there which you people don't know. And there are so many confusions in our regular programming. So by end of this session, you are going to get good clarity on Java methods. How to define Java methods, how to define different types of Java methods, how to call different Java methods, what are the rules in calling Java methods. If it is a static method, how to call, why should you call like that? If it is a non-static method, why should I call like this? Okay, next. What are the rules we must follow in defining static method, non-static method? Also, you will learn how to define void method, non-void method. What are the rules we must follow in defining void method, non-void method? Also, you will learn when to create method as a parameter, when to create method as a non-parameterized method. What are the rules in calling parameterized and non-parameterized method? And some interesting test cases programs also we are trying to learn. And by end of this chapter, I will apply this chapter exactly like in real time. In real time project, there are two scenarios are there. Number one, already projects developed. Now you are entering into a company as a new developer, right? Just as a fresher you joined. In a company project already developed. You are now trying to work on already developed projects means already methods are defined. Now those methods you have to call. Okay. Next, sometimes you will see the method calls. Then how to understand method definitions? Method definitions you need to understand. Method calls you need to understand. From the method definitions, how to call this method you should realize. And from the method calls, you have to see how to define the methods also you should realize. Okay. And the next very important point, no, when you see the method, what is the structure you have to prepare? So I'm going to explain, okay, all the details up to projects, how this method is used in the projects. Next, sometimes you need to do some enhancements in the existing project. Further, you need to define some new methods, and further you have to call those methods. Or existing method, you need to do some changes like conditions and validations and calculations. You need to do changes. How to do all the points I'm going to explain. So now again repeating, this is okay, this is a not a new batch, this is running batch. Okay, if you wanted to learn very basics like what is the difference between core Java, advanced Java, what is the difference between Java and core Java, what is the difference between core Java and Python, okay, what is the difference between Java, .NET, this type of questions if you want to learn, very basic questions if you want to learn. Okay, tomorrow morning I'm starting new core Java batch, you can join that batch so that there I can give clarity. Okay, if I am talking those points like basics, now the running batch students, they will get angry. Is it clear, Uday Sri Reddy? Okay, so this is the point. Okay, the question is tomorrow morning 7 o'clock I'm starting new batch. If you join there, you will get clarity. Okay, right. So the link is in description, you can use it to register, and tomorrow morning demo class I will explain that. Now let me try to continue today class topics. Ready na all the people? 7 a.m. morning 7 a.m. So the link is in description. You can find out. So now I will give you that link at end of the class. No need to worry. Now let's concentrate on the current topic. So now moving to yeah. In last class, we are trying to understand these are the points. I hope you all remember we developed project. All the people tried. We applied method chapter in a developing project. Bank project we developed. Right? Bank project we developed. All the people tried in your system. All the people understood the memory diagram and everything, right? So how to call method, how to create method, everything I explained. Now, this is a project idea. With this project idea, you cannot pass interview. Okay? Writing program is different. Developing program is different. Passing interview is different. Okay, if you just learn core Java, 100% guarantee you will not pass interviews. Okay, in interview room, they will give you a program asking, is it right or wrong? Is any syntax mistake? Is there any problem? Okay, if no syntax mistake, what is the output? That is a different story, okay? So, yesterday I have given you clarity on how to develop a program as part of core Java completed. Now, I want you prepare, okay? I want you prepare what you call interviews. So if you want to pass interview, I want to ensure your first interview is as a last interview. That means every question asking in the interview room, I should cover in the class. Okay, so for that purpose, now I want to make you think like a compiler and JVM. Yesterday, I make you think like a project developer. We develop the project. Now today target is making you think like a compiler and JVM. If somebody given program to you like a compiler, you must find is it a right syntax or wrong syntax. Okay, if it is a right syntax as a JVM, you must find what is the output. Okay, today class target is making you compiler and JVM as part of this chapter. Ready? Fine. Now, let me go to the previous slides what we learned quickly. Where is that? Also, I will write programs in parallel to this. Now, tell me now. So this is the syllabus we have to learn. Complete. These are the complete points syllabus we need to learn. Right. So first point, what is a method? Okay. What is a method? What is a method? As I given definition, can you please somebody try to recollect? What is a method? A method is a sequence of statements. A sequence of statements placed as a one block, placed as a one group with a proper name and a return type is called method. Okay, right. Repeating again, a sequence of statements int A, int B, int C, SOP, and C placed as a one group with a proper name and a return type is called a method. We create method in Java. We create methods inside class. Okay, na? Right. Function is the terminology of C and C++ language. We don't use the terminology called function in Java. Okay, Java functionality, Java terminology is a method. C terminology is a function. Okay, people who are having habit of pronouncing as function, stop pronouncing as a function. You must pronounce it as method. Sir, what is the problem if I pronounce as a function? Any problem? Yeah, no problem. And now you want to speak in English. In English, we called mango. Now, you want to be a speaker of English, but you are talking in Telugu, Mamidi Pandu, different language terminology if you use in English, how can you will be considered as a English speaker? Are you catching my point? If you want to speak in English vocabulary you must use. You want to be a Java developer, use Java vocabulary, not C and C++ vocabulary. So what is add method? It is a method, should not call as a function. Now I want to call functions, or I habituated as a function. Okay, you will become C Java developer, mixing. Now I want to give another definition of also for this method. What is that? It is a block. Okay, method, open bracket, closed bracket, it is a block. Tell me, what is a method? A block that is placed inside, okay, a block that is placed inside another block is called what? subblock, right? So what is a method? A method is a subblock of a class that has proper name and return type. Here add is the name and void is the return type. Okay, now then tell me, what is the purpose of method? Method is used for, what is the use of method? Method is used for implementing logic to perform one operation. I want to perform one operation, then I have to use this method. Okay, fine. So now this operation must be what type of operation? It may be mathematical operation or maybe business object operation. Okay, na? So did you understand? All the people got clarity. What is a method? What the use of method? So whenever I say method, you should visualize this entire slide. This entire slide you must visualize. Function and method both are same. In C language we call function. In Java we call method. Both are same. In C, we directly create inside source file. In Java, we create that function inside a class. Generally, people say a function is a function that we place inside a directly source file. A function that placed inside a class is called method. Okay, people used to say like that. But both are same. Both are meant for performing one operation. Now, comfortable? Huh? Is this point clear? Shall I go to the next slide? Don't wait for offline class because no guarantee when offline classes starts. So better ask them to join online class from tomorrow morning 7 a.m. Okay. C course by Kishore sir will be there. Please visit nareshit.com. nareshit.com website you can visit. There C by Kishore sir. Kishore sir will teach C language up to competitive level. Okay. Okay. Now I'm moving to the next slide. Ready? Now tell me. Next slide. First, I want you to understand what is mathematical operation, what is business operation. How can I identify it is mathematical and business? Okay, yesterday I explained you. Once again, quickly I'm revising. What is mathematical operation? What is business operation? Tell me, mathematical operation means I am creating a method to perform one calculation by using mathematical formula. That is called mathematical operation. If I perform the same mathematical operation for one real world business, then we call it as business operation. For example, I want to perform addition operation. Adding two numbers is a mathematical operation. The same addition operation I am performing for one business. For example, deposit is a business. You recharge your mobile. When you recharge your mobile, what is happening? Addition operation only happening. Next, when you withdraw, subtraction operation happening. You are talking to your friend, then from your mobile, balance is deducting. That is what? Subtraction. So mathematical operation, business operation, both are same. The only difference is in a mathematical operation, you are taking two values, adding or subtracting or multiplying or dividing, result you are displaying. That is called simple mathematics. The same mathematical operation you are performing for one real world business. Okay, you are adding for one particular person. Okay, deposit operation, adding for one person. Withdraw operation, you are performing subtraction operation for one person. Then we call it as what? Business operation. For example, a small program I am giving here. I created one class. Inside class, I defined one method. I have written logic A plus B. Now look at that, A plus B, A plus B. Now A plus B result is adding, right? So taken one parameter A, taken one value B, A and B values I have added, and I am returning or displaying whatever I am doing. Then tell me, here in this add method, what operation I am performing? Simply I am displaying, simply I am taking two numbers added. For whom I am adding these numbers? Not for any person, just it is a for plus operator purpose I just done. Then we call it as what? Mathematical operation. We don't call it as business operation. Now, the same addition operation I am performing for one bank account. Look at that, balance plus amount. I'm taking balance plus amount, plus operator. Previous program also plus operator. This program is also plus operator. Just I am adding two variable values and then the result storing in a balance variable. Now tell me, this is what operation? This should not call as addition or mathematical operation. You must call it as what? Business operation. You are performing this operation for one particular real world object. Real world object what? Bank account. For one customer in a bank account you are performing. So we must call it as what? Business operation. So first you need to get clarity. A method is meant for, okay. So a method is meant for performing one operation. A method is meant for developing logic. Logic is nothing but A plus B, balance equal to balance plus amount. This is called logic. Okay, a method is meant for developing logic. That logic is meant for performing one operation. That operation may be a mathematical operation or maybe a business operation. A mathematical operation, how can I identify? Inside the method logic, you are just taking two values, either adding, subtracting, multiplying, and just displaying. That is mathematics. You are taking value and you are adding for one particular real world object. Then we call it as what? Then we call it as what? That is called business operation. Is it clear to all? So this is the basic idea about, okay, method is meant for what? How can we identify it is a business operation or mathematical operation? Okay, is it clear? Okay, now tell me. I want to take one more example. Ready now? I want to take one more example, okay? Now, because it's an online class, I can access something online, right? Now I'm taking something called, let's say, Paytm. Tell me, in Paytm, now I'm going to go for like recharge mobile. Now I'm giving my mobile number 9010, okay, 454584. And the moment I click on it, now tell me, I'm getting some message called about operator Geo and Andhra Pradesh. Can all people tell me to retrieve this based on this mobile number? All you people answer. Based on the given mobile number, the operator information and the state information I am getting here. Then tell me, background some operation is going on. Tell me, this is mathematical operation or business operation? Come on, come on. Mathematical operation or business operation? It is business operation. Excellent. Why? Because you are performing operation for one particular person. Tell me, here I'm giving amounts, let's say 555 something. Okay. Now, if I give 555 and click on proceed to recharge, then what happened? This 555 is going to add to my mobile number. Is it an addition operation? Then tell me, what is it? It is mathematical. Come on, Ruxana. Is it a mathematical operation or business operation? Array. Is it a mathematical operation? It is adding 555 to my mobile number balance variable. For whom? For me, for Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna is what? An object. Hare Krishna is an object, na? It is a performing operation for one object. This is called business operation, not mathematical operation. Okay. Now, I am going to ask a question. Listen, I am giving the amount here. This amount, let's say 4578 something I am giving. With this number, there is no recharge. Then tell me, it is finding this recharge amount is there. Mathematical operation. That mathematical operation is performing for Geo company. Are you catching my point? Tell me, every operation is a mathematical operation. If that mathematical operation you are performing for one particular object, then we call it as what? Business. Okay, na? Now this recharge amount is available in the Geo company or not? We are verifying. So that is mathematical operation for one object. Is it clear? Right. You can take many examples. Okay. I just given bank example. With that bank example, you can take many examples. Your wish. Okay. Now you can take something like flipkart.com. You can take in Flipkart. There are so many operations are performing. Now I'm clicking on, let's say I wanted to buy this t-shirt for my son. Then when I click on it, then tell me, Some data is coming, some information coming. This information I'm bringing purpose, background, some logic should write. For writing that logic, what we required background? Come on, come on. So for getting this entire information background, I have to write logic. For writing logic, what I required? One method. If you consider this Flipkart is a class Flipkart open bracket, closed bracket. Okay, you can consider this Flipkart as a class, right? Class Flipkart, open bracket, closed bracket. Inside, what I should write? A method I should write for what? Retrieve. Okay, open bracket, closed bracket. What I should retrieve? Like let's say retrieve shirt details. Okay, then here we are going to write some logic. Are you catching my point? So finally tell me, if you want to perform any operation inside our project, you must define methods. Everyone comfortable now? So I hope from today onwards, whenever you see any operation you are performing in your real life, okay, any operation you are performing in your real life, you have to feel, okay, this is a method. Background, one method will be there. Okay, next. Now I'm moving to the next point. Try to answer. After understanding what is a method, why method, okay, now we need to understand how to create a method. So yesterday I told you how to create a method. We have to question 6 points to create a method. What are the 6 points? Number 1, what is an operator? Which operation you want to perform? Okay, find the shirt details. Then next, what are the inputs to this method? Shirt ID. Every product will have background one ID. ID is the input. What inputs required? Then what logic to perform? Go to database. In a database, find the shirt with this ID, retrieve the data. And then what type of result you want to return? You need to return or you need to display. If you want to return, something you need to write. If you want to return, something else you need to write, right? And next, what is the exception throwing? If the given shirt is not found in the database, I should throw some exception, okay? Then next, what are the permissions? What are the permissions we must set to access and execute this operation? You need to know. Fine. So operation, inputs, totally 6 questions you need to ask. Number 1, operation, inputs, and then logic, result, exception, permissions. Tell me, now previous example, that shirt details, do you directly allowed to access? No, you are allowed to access via some permissions, right? That is called what? Permission setting, access and execution level permissions. So if you want to create a method, totally 6 points you have to ask yourself. Those 6 points you have to arrange like this. First, accessibility mode, access and execution level permissions. Second, result. Third, operation name. Fourth, parenthesis with input values. Throws, exception list, body, open bracket, closed bracket. And logic. This is the way, these 6 points you have to arrange like this. Are you following? Okay. Now tell me. It is our regular English words, operation name, inputs, result. Then how to convert it to what you call Java. Okay, Java terminology, how can I convert? Operation name is called method name. Input values are called parameters list. Okay, result is called return type. RT stands for return type. Access permissions, accessibility modifiers. Execution permissions, execution level modifiers. These are the Java terminology you need to by heart. Slowly, you will understand it. Okay. Now, totally how many questions you need to ask while developing method? 6 questions. Number 1, left to right. Accessibility modifier, execution level modifier, return time, method name, parameter list, throws, exceptions list. Okay, na? And logic. So totally 6 questions you need to ask. So this is the method creation syntax. So whenever you wanted to develop a method to perform one operation, either for bank or for what you call a student, or you call what employee, or you call what Flipkart or Paytm, any example you take, if you want to develop one method, then you need to write one method like this. Generally, I used to take student, employee, bank account because you can easily connect it to the subject. Okay, your seniors enjoyed with those examples, and those examples you will also enjoy, easily connect to the subject, right? It's easy for you to understand. After you understanding, then we are giving assignments to you, different examples. Okay. Shall I go to next point? Tell me, semicolon added. The semicolon general will write optional. Okay, for method semicolon is optional, for method it is mandatory. And now, what is optional, what is mandatory? In creating method, some parts are optional, some parts are mandatory. Accessibility modifier, optional. Execution level modifier, optional. Return type mandatory. Method name mandatory. Or parameters list optional. Throws exception list optional. Logic is optional. Okay, this is the syntax we need to follow. By following all these mandatory parts, optional parts, let us create one method. Okay, accessibility modifier place we are writing public, execution level modifier place we are writing static. Next, return type place we are writing void. Should I write only void or can I write anything? Yes, some other things also you can write. M1 method name I am choosing just method 1, M1. And parameters you can take anything. I am choosing parameters int s, string s for some examples I am taking. Following by system.out.println of a plus s, that is a logic. Okay. Now consider only optional, mandatory part and create method. This is how we create void m2 open bracket closed bracket. Okay, and then now the question is, method body mandatory? Yes, sometimes I can also create method without mandatory. I can also create method without body. I can also create method without body. If you want to create a method without body, then you have to choose semicolon, ends with semicolon, and you must place execution level modifier abstract. In last class, we have discussed up to here. People who missed yesterday class, today I given quick revision. By following this entire knowledge, we have developed the project also. And all the people clearly involved in project development. Okay, somebody is crying in a YouTube live. Sir, bank example on a still bank example. Okay. You people enjoyed, na? Let your juniors also enjoy with that example. You understood clearly. Let your juniors also understand the same example, right? Why partiality? You should understand easily, yeah. And your juniors should trouble to understand, should face problems to understand. Come on, buddy. Okay, na? Bank example, student, employee bank examples are easy for you to understand because every day you are interacting with this example in your real life. After you get clarity, you can develop any example, right? In your batch, we develop what do you call? In your batch, we develop electricity bill, na? Remember? We develop electricity bill. And also, I have given a guidelines to develop a project. Okay, by end of our course completed, we decided to develop a project. We want to develop a software and gift to your parents. What is the project? Do you remember? Home uh, expenses or home budget spelling GET here. Home budget maintenance system, right? Okay, let me take a shortcut. Home budget maintenance system, HBMS. Home budget maintenance system we need to develop, right? So we already decided to develop this project by end of our course with the different modules we'll develop. Now, let me try to enter it into next points. Are you ready? 6 p.m. batch, regular students. Up to now, topic is revised. Shall I move to next point? Right, chalo. Now moving to the next point today. Today class is little tough, little confusion. Even though students who know Java, okay, who are having sufficient experience, still they have confusion in this topic. Now I want to give clarity on this topic. Are you ready? All the people, today class is a little confusion. This topic is a known topic, but all people are having some confusion in terminology. Okay, listen. If interviewer asks a question, What is a prototype? Okay. What is a prototype? What is a body? What is logic? What is signature? What is parameter? What is argument? What is method name? What is return type? What is modifier? If interviewer asks these questions, how can you answer? Okay, I want to explain with example and then I'll give you definition. Okay, bolo. Here I'm going to write a method. Let me take full syntax. Okay, public, static, void, add of, int a, int a, int a, comma, int b, int a, int b. Okay, open bracket, closed bracket, and now here I am writing system dot out dot println of a. Okay, system dot out dot println of b, and next int c equal to a plus b, a plus b. Let me write this statement here. Now system dot out dot println c. I have written like this. Okay. Now carefully think. We need to, not we, you need to identify each part of this one. Each word you have to identify here. Now if interviewer ask a question, what is method, what is prototype, what is body, what is logic, if he ask, you must be able to answer. Okay. Tell me, if you look at your body, your body structure, if you look at your body is divided into two parts here. If you look at your body is divided into two parts. Number one, head. Number two, body. Both are connected by neck. Head, body connected by neck, right? Java method is also divided into two parts. Number one, oh, 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute, I missed something here. I missed something. Let me also write. Throws some exception. Okay. Right. Now look at here. Here observe, this method has a head portion. Okay. And then it has a body portion. Listen. The head portion of the method is called prototype. Okay, na? The head portion of the method is called prototype. If interviewer asks a question, what is prototype, Rabbi? Then what you answer? The head portion of the method that contains accessibility, that contains modifiers, return type, method name, parameter list, exceptions list is called prototype. So this is called prototype. Next, I will write every statement. Don't worry. I'll write every statement. Just you listen. Try to reply along with me. Okay. Try to reply along with me. What is prototype? Head portion of a method that contains modifiers, return type, method name, parameter list, throws exceptions list information is called prototype. Okay, fine. What is body? Body is nothing but, listen, the region between, the place between open bracket to closed bracket is called body. Okay, body is called body. So what is a body? Body is nothing but the region between, the place between open bracket to closed bracket is called body. Okay, fine. Then next, what is logic? Array, logic is nothing but the statements placed inside a method body. The statements placed inside a method body. The statements placed inside a method body is called what? Logic. So some people are having confusion. Open bracket, closed bracket, people are feeling logic. No, that is wrong. Okay. The statements placed inside method body is called logic. If you don't get clarity on this point, then in coming classes, in object-oriented programming, you will get confusion. Okay. In object-oriented programming, when you are working with what you call interface, when you're working with interface abstract class, there you will get confusion. So that's why you need to have full clarity. Okay, now? All people understand these three words first. What is prototype? what is prototype, what is body, what is logic. Clear? Shall I move to next point? Brain collection class is from tomorrow. Please ping me on my WhatsApp. I'll give you the link. Next, the most confusion point is signature. What is signature? What is signature? You know, signature is the method name and parameter list. Method name and parameter list both together is called signature. Many people are feeling only parameters, okay? Only parameters is the signature. That is wrong. Method name and parameter list both together is called signature. Very, very important. Again, repeating. Very, very important point. Method name and parameter both together is called signature. Remember it. It's a confusion point. Okay. The next. What is a parameter then? Parameter is, look at here. Only int A, int B. These two are called what? Parameters. Okay, na? Int A, int B. These two are called parameters. Okay, I will give you the definition. I will give you the definition. What is a parameter? Observe. So if interview asks the question, what is a parameter? Okay. If anybody asks what is a parameter, generally people say int x is a parameter. How int x can be a parameter? That is an example of the parameter. If somebody asks what is a parameter, you must answer what? Some definition kind. Na? This int A is a first parameter. Int B is a second parameter. So what is a parameter? Listen, all you people know variable topic. What is a variable? This int A is a variable declaration. Na? Where did you declare this variable? You declare this variable inside method parenthesis. Na? Inside method parenthesis you declare. So what is the definition of parameter? A variable declared in a method parenthesis is called parameter. Then what is the use of parameter? Parameter is used for receiving the input values from other programmer to execute this method logic is called, that is the purpose of parameter. Repeating again, what is a parameter? The variable declared in method parenthesis is called parameter. Parameter is used for receiving inputs from the main method to execute its logic. Parameters will be used. 2 points. Clear my point? What is a parameter? Tell me. A method can contain how many parameters? Multiple parameters. A method can contain multiple parameters. Are there any rules in defining multiple parameters? Yes. Parameters must be separated by comma. Okay, parameter names must not be same name. Parameter names must be different. Okay, and in C language you can, in C language you can in C language you can assign the value to this parameter. Some default value you can assign, but in Java you cannot assign. So what are the rules in creating parameter? What is a parameter? What is the use of parameter? What are the rules in creating parameter? A parameter is the variable declared in method parenthesis. Second point, it is used for receiving the inputs from other programmer for executing its method logic. Third, what are the rules in creating parameter? Parameter names, parameters must be separated by comma. Parameter names must not be same. Parameters cannot be initialized with some default values in the declaration. If you try to declare some value, compiler will throw error. Every parameter contains two things, sir. Listen carefully. Every parameter contains two things. Number one, parameter type, and parameter name. Every parameter divided into two parts, parameter type and parameter name. Parameter type and parameter name. Okay, can I hope I make you understand this point clearly? Any confusions in parameter and signature? Come on, sir. Can you please confirm? Is it clear to all? I will give notes, don't worry, okay? See, giving notes is important, but at the same time you should understand also, you should able to remember. If you have any questions up to now, you can ask. Signature is Krishna Reddy. Okay, Kavya. Signature is nothing but method name and parameters both together is called signature. Okay, Jitendra, already I have explained all these points in the project. Okay, that's why I'm using the word if interviewer asked. Understand? That's why I'm using the word if interviewer asked. I'm not saying that interviewer will ask. If interviewer asks, what will you answer? This way you need to answer. And without knowing this knowledge, can you write projects? No, no. So if you have clarity, basics, if you have basics knowledge, then only you can write something. Code you can write, projects you can write. Okay, can I go to the next point? So we have completed prototype. All you people understood, I hope, prototype clearly. Can you please try to talk? What is a prototype? A variable, the head portion of the method is called prototype. A prototype contains modifiers, return type, method name, parameters list, and exceptions list. Okay, next point. What is a body? Open bracket, closed bracket region is called what? Body. Okay, na? The next, what is a signature? What is a signature? Method name plus parameter list together is called what? Signature. Okay, the next tell me. What is a parameter? Parameter is the variables declared in the method parenthesis are called parameters. Okay. Now I have a question. All the people answer. What is argument? This is the too much confusion. Okay, all people have confusion between parameter and argument. What is argument? Int A, int B are parameters. They are not arguments. People are calling them as arguments. Okay, int A, int B are parameters. Then what is argument? Argument is, listen, argument is the values we are passing while calling this method. The values we are passing as an input to execute this method logic are called, this 10 and 20 are called arguments. All people got clarity? Yeah? See, without understanding this terminology, you cannot understand what do you call you cannot understand object oriented programming, multi-threading and object oriented programming, method overloading and method overriding. Method overloading, method overriding completely depending on this knowledge. So this terminology, if you don't catch, you will face problems. This 10 and 20 are called arguments. Argument is what? The value we are passing as input to method parameters are called what? Arguments. Don't confuse between parameter and argument. Values are arguments, variables are parameters. Okay, variables are parameters, values are arguments. That's it. Simple point. Is it clear? Difference between arguments and parameters. In C language, you call it as formal parameters. Okay, formal parameters and actual parameters. Okay, in C language, we call 1020 as actual parameters, and int A, int B are called what? Formal parameters. But we don't have that confusion word. In Java, we call simply what? Arguments to parameters. That's it. Shall I go to next point? Up to now, all people comfortable? Huh? Okay, I will give you clear notes on all these points, but I want first you get into your mind the statements and meaning. You have to get into your mind and tell me. Next, method name. Can you tell me what is a method name? This add is a method name. This add is a method name. If enter ask a question, what is a method name? Will you say add is a method name? Erbuji. Will you say add is a method name? No. Add is the example of method name. Then what is method name? Something you have to define. Like how you define what is a parameter. A variable declared in method parenthesis is called parameter, right? Like that you try to prepare one English statement. One statement you prepare. One statement you prepare. What is a method name? One statement you prepare. Name of a method. What is a student? A person. What is a student? A person who listens something. Who is attending the courses to learn something is called student. Who is a faculty? A person who teaches is called what? Faculty. Same way. What is name? A name is nothing but in Java we called identifier. Okay, names are called what? Identifier. So what is a method name? An identifier that is used for identifying a method to access and execute from other methods is called method name. In simple word, what is a method name? An identifier or name of a method. An identifier that is used for identifying a method in the project to call and execute from other methods is called what? Method name. What is the use of method name? Method name represents the operation. The method name represents operation performing by this method. Okay, operation performing by this method. So what is a method name? What the use of method name? A method name is an identifier. What the use of method name? It is represents the operation performing by this method. Clear? Can I hope you got clarity on method name or story? Now tell me next. What is void? What is this void is called? This void is called what? Return type. Can you tell me what is return type? Void is a return type. Huh? Why? Void is not a return type. Void is not return type. Void is example for the return type. Then what is return type? Void is one of the return types. Then what is return type? Tell me, in place of return type, void, can I write some other data type like int? In place of void, can I write int? Yes. Can I write string? Yes. Can I write our own class called example? Yes. Can I write our own class called student? Yes. You can write anything. Then what is this int? What is this string? What is this example? What is this student? All these are data types. Na? So what is a return type? A data type placed inside a method prototype before method name is called return type. Simple definition, simple statement. Totally 3 points you have to tell about return type. First one, what is a return type? A data type placed inside a method prototype, okay, before method name is called return type. Then second point you must tell, what is the use of return type? First point, what is return type? What the use of return type? Tell me. All you people tell me what the use of return type? What the use of return type? Many people have confusion on what is a return type. Many people have confusion. Return type is used for returning value. Hello, return type is not meant for returning value. Are you catching my point? For return value, you must use return keyword. Yesterday we have already learned in withdraw method. Return keyword we use for returning value. Then what the use of return type? Return type is used for specifying the type of the value we are returning from the method. Do you understand my point? Return type is meant for specifying the type of the value we are returning from the method. I want to return 5 here. From this method, I want to return 5. Tell me. Lakshmi Jairam. Don't worry. This class is recording on YouTube. It will be there in the YouTube forever. Okay? You can leave the class. Don't worry. Take rest. And you can listen at any time later on. Okay, Nana? Lakshmi Jairaman. Yeah. So you can, if possible, try to attend. If not possible, you can learn later. Is it clear? Don't worry. It's already there in YouTube. You can watch later. All people concentrate now. Right. So if you take 5, I am returning 5 from here. So tell me, if you want return 5, I should take what return type? Int I should write. Next, I want return 5.7. All you people tell me, 5.7 is what? How to return 5.7? 5.7 is what type? Ah, super, super, wonderful. I thought of all you people will tell float. Wait, 5.7 default value, what type? Double, not float. Okay, super. And next, I want return single quote A. And tell me, what the return type I should take? Char. I want to return student object, new student. I want to return student object. I want return bank account object. I want return some other object. Bolo, what I should return? What should I return? I should take the class name, not a stringer. New student is object of what type? Class student. Student class name I should write. Is it clear? Then finally, what is the use of return type? Okay, return type is used for specifying what type of value return from this method, but not returning value. Returning value will be done by whom? Return keyword will do that work. Come on, come on. All you people are comfortable? Huh? So tell me first point, what is a return type? A data type placed before method name in prototype is called return type. Second point, return type is used for specifying what type of value return from this method. Now tell me third point. I don't want to return any value from this method. I want to display. I want to display or I want to store. I'm not going to return anything from this method. Then what I should use, Vijay? Void. All people understood? Okay, if you want to return 5.7 as a float type, you must take F na. 5.7 F if you write, then return type should be float. By default, 5.7 floating point number default data type is double. That's why, okay? Okay, fine. So I hope you all understood return type. On return type, we have totally 3 points you need to answer. I hope all 3 points are clear. Shall I move to the next point? Tell me, public and static, these two are called what? Modifiers. Okay, public is called accessibility modifier. Public is called accessibility modifier. Static is called execution level modifier, and both together is called modifier. I hope already you watched modifier chapter videos. Right? Already you have watched modifiers videos. No need to much explain about modifiers. Modifiers are used for setting permissions. Modifiers are used for setting permissions to tell where to access, how to access, and how to execute. 3 permissions to set purpose we use modifiers. So this is the complete details about method. When you are working with method, you must have full awareness on this topic. The next, tell me, what is this throws exception? This throws exception is nothing but exception. Okay, error, runtime error, execution time error, runtime error. At execution time, if you pass any wrong value, for example, I don't want to add positive numbers. I'm taking logic and I want to work with only positive numbers. I don't want to work with negative numbers. Then what to do? I should verify the past values are what do you call it, positive or negative. If negative, throw exception. If you want to terminate your method execution and you want to throw exceptions, then you must use what? Exceptions. That's it. Exceptions are representing runtime errors. Let me take example. Now I am performing deposit operation. Deposit operation, I am asking you to pass amount. If you pass amount, negative number, tell me, is it accepted? No, it is not accepted, right? It will throw error. So cashier will throw error, Tumri fellow, how can you pass negative number? Is it clear? So can I hope all the people is clear now? So this terminology, working with method terminology, tell me, in beginning days of our demo classes, I told you one thing. That is, Hare, if I give a name called Hari Krishna, you must not use a spelling called Hari Krishna, right? If you see a word called lion, you must not see the word called Lion, lion. If I give Balay Babu, you must not see the spelling Balay Babu. You must visualize the face. Okay? You must visualize the face. Now, are you ready to visualize? I removed. I cleared the screen. Now all points from your mind also cleared. Everything cleared from your mind. If you don't want return value from the method, you must take return type void. Okay, third point. Somebody is asking third point of return type. Now, are you ready to visualize everything? And tell me first point. When you are working with a method, totally, how many words we have to come across? We come across 7 words. What are the 7 words? Number 1, modifiers. Let me go for left to right, okay? Number 1, modifiers. Number 2, return type. Number 3, method name. Number 4, parameters. Number 5, throws exception list. Number 6, logic. Okay, but in addition to them, we have 2 more words. What the 2? Okay, 3 more words. We have 3 more words are there. What the 3 more words? Number 1, prototype. Number 1, prototype. Number 2, signature. Number 3, body, body. And one more, argument. So totally around 11 words you are coming across. So let's start. Now you visualize one method. Public, static, void, add of, int a comma int b, throws exception, open bracket, closed bracket, dash 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 logic. Whenever I say method, you must visualize it. Then immediately the words around this method you should get into your mind. Number 1, prototype. The head portion of the method, public, static, void, add of, int a comma int b, throws exception is called prototype. Signature, body, open bracket, closed bracket, that region is called body. The statements placed inside that is not called body, just open bracket, closed bracket is called body. Next, now what is logic? The statements placed inside method body are called logic. Okay, then next, what is a signature? Prototype means all 6 parts of the head portion completely is called prototype, but whereas only method name and parameters list together is called signature. Add parenthesis int a comma int b is called signature. The next, what is a parameter? The variables we declared in method parenthesis is called what? Parameter. What the use of parameter? Parameter used for returning value, parameter used for receiving value. Parameter is meant for receiving the input values from other programmer for executing our method logic. Next point, what is the argument? The inputs we are passing to the method parameter is called what? Argument. Okay, next, now add of 5 comma 6. Here 5 comma 6 are called argument. Method add of int a comma int b, int a comma int b is called what? Parameter. Okay, nice. Next point, very important. What is a method name? The name of the method that represent the operation performing by this method is called what? Method name. What is a method? What the use of method? The name of the method, nothing but identifier of the method using which we are representing operation performing by this method is called what? What do you call a method name? Next, what is a return type? The data type. Which data type? Either primitive data type or a reference data type placed in the method prototype before a method name is called what? Return type. Return type is used for specifying what type of value written from the method. It doesn't return value. It specifies what type of value written from this method. Next, if you don't want to return any value from this method, we must use return type void. Void specify this method return nothing. Int specify you are returning one int value. Double specify you are returning one floating point number. Char specify you are returning one character. Student specify you are returning one student class object. Int square bracket represent you are returning one int array, multiple integers you are returning from this method. Next, what is public accessibility modifier? It specifies where this method can access. Static is called execution level modifier. It specifies how to access and how to execute this method. So this is the complete details about what you call method, complete prototype, complete terminology. Okay, is it clear to all? Okay, some people are asking for collections. Yeah, morning 7 a.m. batch students. Collections batch is starting from tomorrow. From tomorrow morning 6 to 7:15 a.m. Okay, this is collections batch. And next, okay, this is a new link bar. Regular link will not work. Okay, it's a new link, not for you, not for your 6 p.m. batch students, not for you. For YouTube live people, I am talking with a new link. Regular link is not working. Regular link is closed. This is a new link. Next, new core Java batch. New core Java batch is starting from tomorrow at 7:15 a.m. Okay, new core Java batch starting at morning 7:15 a.m. Okay, the new core Java batch link is available in visit nareshit.com. Go to nareshit.com. No, not for your 6 p.m. batch. Okay, 6 p.m. batch students, please keep quiet. Not for you. It's for the old students who want to learn, who wanted to learn collections for them. Okay, not for you, not for you, not for you. Go to naresheti.com, go to Hyderabad, and then down, if you scroll down, you'll find all the batches starting tomorrow. Okay, Core Java batch by Hari Krishna, search. Where is Hari Krishna? Hari Krishna, Hari Krishna. Core Java by Hari Krishna, 26th November, tomorrow 7 a.m. Here is the registration link. Click this register now button, and here you can register your name and number, everything. Click on register. You will get Zoom link to your mail ID. From there you can log in. Okay, so I never teach anything free. Everything is payment only. Okay, na? Everything is payment only, no free things. Naresh IT is giving quality subject, and till course completed we will run the batches. Complete syllabus. This is the complete core Java syllabus. Okay, na? In the middle of the batch we don't leave you until syllabus completed. Until you get full confidence, we will teach. So we cannot teach free of cost. Okay, na? So people, I'm talking to YouTube live people, not for regular students. Regular 6 p.m. batch students, you mute. This is not for you. I'm talking into YouTube live people. Okay. Okay, na? So, shall I come back? And people who are watching from YouTube live, already new batch link is there. New batch link is there in the description part. You can also collect from there. Okay, you can open this.
Stop. Do not exercise. Please don't.
In the description already there, link. Link is already there in the description. Jinendra, don't worry about payment details. You attend the class. After demo classes completed, we will give you payment details to you. Prasant Jha, if you are my regular students, you can ping me. If you are a regular 7 a.m. batch student, you can ping me, okay? If you are a new student, you have to contact administrator. I will give you administrator number, you can contact. Yeah. So if any of you wanted to join collections, I'm talking to YouTube live people. For collections batch link, please ping, please request for new link on WhatsApp number 63029686665. Mr. Srikanth. Okay, na? This is for collections batch. And for new batch, new core Java batch, already in YouTube, go to description. In the description, already this link is there. Already link has given in the comment section also. Your YouTube comment. If you scroll up, already you have given link by admin. Comments, you scroll up, you'll find two places. Where is that? Oh, it's missing somewhere. Yeah, here. Already in the comment section is there. Also in the video description section is there. You can collect the links from there. Okay, so people who want to learn collections, you can join tomorrow onwards, morning 6 to 7:15 is the class time. Okay, up to Java 15 version will be covered. What are the changes there? Everything will be covered. Yeah, for other batch details, you please visit nareshit.com. Okay, I can only tell about my batches. Okay, if you want other batch details, you can visit nareshit.com. Ping me means send message. That is a software industry word. Ping me means send message. Ping me means send message. Okay, na? Yeah, you can verify in nareshit.com. Python batch is starting by Satish Gupta sir at 5 p.m. Subraj sir at 9 a.m. Okay, and the C language, somebody asked C language starting at 6 p.m. 27th November 6 p.m. it is starting. Spring Boot and microservices starting at 9 a.m. Okay, na? So Spring batch also started evening 6 p.m. by Natras sir. Check with admin for hyperlink. And Hibernate batch is starting at 9 a.m. Okay, na? CRT I don't teach. CRT faculty is Hari Krishna Sagar, another faculty. Okay, na? So it's clear to all. CRT means campus recruitment training. If you want to pass aptitude, it's an aptitude exam, okay? Aptitude related things will be covered in CRT batch. Okay, so this video will be available in YouTube as it is. You can later go and verify all the details. Okay, right. So today I'm stopping session here. So today we discussed some important details. I'll show you where all these points are there for the regular students material. Please try to follow material. Look at here. Now you open your volume 1A textbook. In volume 1A textbook, methods chapter, we completed these two Xerox materials. Up to variable chapter, these two Xerox materials completed. Now in volume 1A, you can go 150 page. Yeah, page number 203. Okay, page number 203. Page number 203 onwards, all points are there. First page and second page. Method terminology. Whatever I have explained, every point is there. Method terminology, method prototype, method body and logic. Okay, method prototype, method body, logic, method parameter and arguments. These are the parameters, these are the arguments. Method signature, method name and parameter, method return type. Okay, void return type keyword. What the void return type keyword? Okay, all points are clearly documented in the material. I hope you will read. Okay, na? Right. So today I'm stopping session here and we'll continue remaining points in tomorrow class. By tomorrow you are coming for class. I'm expecting all you people to remember all these points. Okay. Now tell me, as part of the methods, we have completed. How many points we completed? Okay. Need of this chapter. What is a method and why method? How to create method? Method creation terminology we learn. So if you understand these 4 points, next topics will be completed very, very fast. Okay. So don't wait. Tomorrow we'll meet and we'll continue remaining points. Thank you. See you all tomorrow. Bye bye. Any doubts in today class? No, operators videos will be uploaded. No, which type of values you want to return, Jairam? You want to return int type values, int array is the return type. Okay. If you want to return string values, then string array we use. Kavya, what is your question? Can you please repeat your question again? Core Java you should learn. Kavya, you should learn core Java first. Yeah, Ankit Tiwari already data types completed in this batch. Amar, in next classes you will understand. In C language, we don't have throws exception. Only in Java language, we have throws exception. C is a structured programming language. Page number 203. Oops, not completed. Oops is going on. Currently, methods chapter is going on. Yeah, Kavya, you should learn core Java first. Tomorrow, please join demo class. I will give you the clarity, which language first you should learn and in which order next languages you should learn. Please join tomorrow class, demo class, I can help you. Okay, any questions? Okay. Morning 7 a.m. New batch is morning 7 a.m. You can find the link above. Check in the comment section. Morning 7 a.m. batch link is there. You can check. Thank you all. Good night. See you all tomorrow at 6 o'clock.